It's definitely not wise. I ain't gonna sit up here and say it's wise, but it still is what it is, though. Yeah. Niggas do it. People do it all the time. They do it all the time, even if they don't got nothing to do with it. Just because they had problems with dude, they making the song talking about the shit. A lot of be talking about people that's dead in their songs, and they didn't have nothing to do with what happened. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that do, shit, they might be telling the truth in their songs. You never know.
Yeah, you never know until there's some sort of investigation and people get arrested. But I don't think Young and Ace is that dumb. I think he's smart enough to know that if he really had a hand in what happened with Fulio, it wouldn't be wise to put out of it.
Right. Yeah, I definitely get that. Shit, like I said, my opinion is I think he just capitalizing off the situation.
Nah, I agree. I think off a 1700 situation, man. Now, Vonoff1700,
right?
New rapper coming out of Chicago, new side of town. He's from a totally different side of town, I believe. But it's same thing. Dissing his ops, a lot going on, big interviews. But Vonoff1700 has a unique look, man. And I ask everybody this, you know what I mean? And so, just to be fair, and it doesn't scream drill rapper. You know, he's got the big frame glasses. He's got the eat with the shiesty mask, which is almost like a direct contradiction. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a good kid pretending to be a bad kid, or pretending to be a tough street guy. But a lot of people say he's solid. He's valid. And Tay Capone made a statement about this. He says he likes this because it shows people that just because you have dreads, or just because you might have a baldy, or just because you look a certain way, like you're dirty and grungy, doesn't mean you really about the streets and really about that business. Being about the streets and about that business really doesn't have a look. So what do you think? When you see Vonoff1700, his look, you listen to the music, sounds pretty good. What is your first take about this young man?
I mean, he got that look that'll finesse you. You know what I'm saying? That's that look. See, a lot of motherfuckers wish they had. Like, that's that look. Well, basically, if a motherfucker seeing a motherfucker think really shorty or goofy type shit, like, oh, he got the glasses on with the ski mask on type shit. But the whole time you don't even know, like, shorty may be a whole killer out here in these streets and fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically judging the book by its cover, you feel me? Just because he got glasses on and shit, that don't mean he's sweet by any means, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I know this, because I don't know him, saying, but at the same time, like, a lot of people sleep on that type of shit. They be sleep on like that. They be like, man, shorty a dweeb type shit. But the whole time, shorty ain't no dweeb. You just don't know that. And if you gotta find out, he gonna fuck around and kill you type shit. So, I mean,
yeah, that's a dangerous game to play.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you gonna get. Feel me? You judging the book by its cover. You gonna be on some tough shit and you gonna get stretched. All because you want to try off of how they look. You thought he looked like a goofy, and you thought wrong.
Nah, that's facts. Now, with Vonoff1700, he's getting a lot of good looks too in the rap game.
Right.
And he's been doing some really big interviews. A lot of the platforms you've been on. He was on No Jumper, but his No Jumper interview was the one that a lot of people were reacting to and commenting on, because he was doing a lot of dissing and things of that nature. You know, he done came in the game kind of disrespectful. But the rumor is, since then, 3 of his partners have been shot since that interview. Now, I don't know if they would have been shot anyways, but a lot of people are pointing it towards that interview or trying to blame, you know, his disrespectfulness or his partners getting shot. And he's really young. Like, his homeboys are like 18, in their teens and stuff like that. So it's really a tragic situation when you look at it, man. So do you think that, him being successful in the rap game, and this is the question, this is the $1 million question, I should say, him being successful in the rap game brings a lot more attention to his hood and can potentially cause there to be more violence?
Hell yeah, because he got a lot of money now. He got a lot of career now, so now it's like kind of like a disadvantage now. Unless it's somebody from the blocks they in tour with that just got hella money. Cause Shorty got money now. So it's like, feel me, it's a disadvantage. You really can't compete with no money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're willing to sacrifice a whole bunch of people. Feel me? But he definitely hot in the blows right now and shit. He definitely doing a lot of dissing and a lot of crazy ass shit on the internet, but that's how he want to be. That's how a lot of drill rappers is. They coming out like that. You know, saying that he aggressive. He letting motherfuckers know, like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I'm out here. I got money now. I'm on that, you know, that type of time. Feel me? Shit. I mean, he too successful for that. He need to go ahead and dial it down some and play the background and let his homie them do that shit.
Yeah, because when it comes to dissing, that's just a part of drill rap. You know what I mean? But he's already gotten some really, really big looks. Like, I think he's got a joint with Sexy Red out there. I think he's got, like, there's a lot of big things coming his way. And obviously his team on the rap end is doing what they got to do and doing right by him. But could that still be, you know, hurt his friends who still are on those blocks, the guys who are still out there on the corners or whatever, doing whatever they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know, like, when you living in California, when you living in Las Vegas, when you living in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? All these big cities and shit, and you ain't in Chicago no more, the niggas you was hanging with, the ones you still on that block is still finna be on that block. And they got to deal with the shit that you stirring up out in the streets. Yeah. And now know y'all got money too now. So now they feel threatened. So they just gonna start patching everybody. They just gonna try to kill anybody they catch. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a problem because it be like rappers be creating all this beef and then they move, they gone. But it's still niggas that's still in the hood. They gotta look over their shoulder. They crib ain't got no big ass gate around it. You don't gotta get buzzed into they on their property or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They still living in the hood where they was at when you left. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta sit there and eat them bullets while you put up, you protect it. Yeah. That's really the only problem with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit be entertainment. A lot of be entertainment, but some of these be out here for real with this and they not playing.
Yeah, and it seems like, man, that we keep seeing signs of how real it gets, man, especially in the streets of Chicago, and especially when it comes to this drill rap scene. You know what I mean?